Good morning, YouTube. Um, I know not many people have been watching yet, but I'm just starting out. So, um, thank you for those who have viewed and subscribed. I want to touch a little more on the last video I put out, a Van Dweller's Dream Machine. Mike and Judy were very nice. They were just here again. They boondocked here, and now they just left and heading back to their home state. Um, Very nice van that they have. Uh, I'm eventually, my wife and I are going to travel. Uh, and like I said, my wife wants a home base. I guess I kind of do too, but I kind of don't. This is my topic for the day. Um, you know, a lot of people look down on van dwellers and RVers and stuff like that uh, because of some of them live in their vehicles. Uh, I don't see that as why that should be frowned upon. Just because they don't live in a sticks and bricks home like most people do doesn't mean that they're bad people. Um, People want to call them irresponsible and everything else, but think about it. What when you live in a sticks and bricks home, the people who live the regular so-called American dream. You're going. Most people are going to a job every day that most people don't like. They're working a job they don't like to pay for a house that has a 15, 20, 30-year mortgage. And then they got to pay for the upkeep of that house. And then they're paying for a car that's, they got a car note that they got to pay on. And a lot of people, they'll even go, buy their furniture with credit and things like that. And what gets me is people call van dwellers and others irresponsible, but where's the responsibility in buying, a house that you got to pay for up to 30 years, and then you're going to buy a car on a car note for, 4, 5, 6 years. Some of them even go up to 8 years now. You're buying furniture on credit and whatnot. Where's the responsibility on that? Where you're buying things that you truly can't afford. Isn't that the definition of irresponsibility? Sticks and bricks home, I'm not knocking it. If that's for you, that's great. And that's fine. But why knock other people for it? If they want to live in a vehicle, at least they know what they can afford, and they're spending accordingly. And to me, that's pretty responsible. To have a home base while we're traveling, it's just something else to be a slave to. Something that's going to cost you money. That, even when you're not there, somebody's got to cut the grass. Somebody's got to do this, somebody's got to do that. But it would be nice to have to go to in case you got really, really tired and you just want to settle down for a little while. Who knows what the future holds with us with that. We'll start at having a home base, whether it be the place that we have now or something more secluded. I'd like to be more secluded. I mean, the more you have, the more you become a slave to it. Um, it's one thing I've found out in my 50 plus years is the more you have, the more you become a slave. And that's just no way to live. That's not life. Because all those things you get, you're not taking them with you when you go. And that's for sure. The one thing you can take with you when you lay your head down on that pillow and you're taking your last breath, you can take you can take memories with you, but you ain't taking any of your material things with you. I mean, look. I mean, this here's something else that you can become a slave to. Look, yeah, it looks nice, and it is refreshing, and it has its perks. Don't get me wrong, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of upkeep. So, and after a while, I don't know, I get tired of it. I need something new and different and new horizons to go see. I don't have, who knows how much longer I have on this earth, or any of us. How much longer do any of us have on this earth? We really don't know. So it's just my thought for the day. If you think you want to travel and go see things, don't wait. Some of you are in a position where you can't. I understand that, and I'm kind of in that position myself. But live life. Take memories with you to your grave, because that's all you're going to be able to take. And don't look down on the people who live in their vehicles, because if you think about it, if that's all they can afford, or if that's the way they want to live, and they're saving money, they're being responsible. They're not going into, debt up to their eyeballs just to live. They're not working to pay a bill, because that's what most of America is doing. They're working just to pay their bills. And what kind of life is that? Well, just my thought for today, and I hope Mike and Judy have a very safe ride home. They have a long way to go. And y'all take care, and please click like and subscribe and share. And if anybody has any recommendations for an editing software program, that would be great, and a decent camera to use that's doesn't have to have a bunch of bells and whistles, just something that would be good for shooting videos with. I would appreciate it if anybody has any suggestions. Thanks, and have a good day.